I'm gonna be doing some squirrel hunting with a 410 shotgun. Now, before we get into that, let me first tell you what a 410 shotgun is. Generally, shotguns are measured in gauges. Like we have a 12 gauge, a 20 gauge, and those are the two most popular shotguns. But there's also a much smaller shotgun shell called the 410, but that is it. It's very small, very thin, and as you can imagine, it doesn't have nearly as much powder or pellets as a 12 or 20 gauge would. So a lot of people would say that it is underpowered. Before we go squirrel hunting with it though, we are gonna shoot it and we are gonna pattern it just to see what we're working with. As for the gun itself, a single shot that breaks down, you put one in, you clamp it back, you pull back the hammer, and you shoot them. And this will definitely get the job done. And it shouldn't kick as much. I'll let you guys be the judge. I'm gonna go hang that up there and then we're gonna shoot it, see what kind of pattern we get. I'm gonna aim about right there in the middle. Squirrels are pretty tough, okay? So like if you get a couple pellets in maybe its guts and its leg, you may kill it, but it may not die until a few hours later after it's crawled up in a tree and died. You ready?
Yeah.
Killed my first squirrel with that gun. It's definitely capable. This right here is what you're dealing with. Now as for the pattern itself, not a bad pattern right here. You just don't have as much room for error as you would with a 12 gauge. As you can see, I'm definitely not wearing camo, but that's okay, because I'm gonna be using the KG ghillie suit. It's super lightweight, and it can just fit over whatever you're wearing and just make you camo. The KG fanny pack is these things, which y'all saw them yesterday, but just look at the diameter comparison. It should be able to kill a squirrel. I think it's literally just gonna be up to me. How good can I actually, you know, take my time and get a good headshot. As for my phone, I'll just put it in my fanny pack as well. Perfect. And so I know what you're saying. Kendall, dude, give us the fundamental breakdown. Show us what happened. All right, boys, long story short, I was walking this path behind me, just minding my own business, thinking about, dang, these trees are tall. Next thing I do, I look up and I see a tree moving. I was like, wait a minute, that ain't no tree moving. I barely saw him. Then I pulled up, shot him in the face. Because whenever I shot him, he went, and then he let go. Okay, so he kind of died. Everything stiffened up. He twitched a little bit, and then he finally fell out. Yeah, walking over here. We'll see if we can get him. Yep, there he is. He's dead. 410s do have their pros and cons, okay? They're going to be good at some things. They're gonna be bad at some things. They don't have as much powder. They don't have as much shot. On the upside though, here's what you gotta think about. Doesn't kick literally at all. Usually, the cost of both the gun of a 410 and the bullets should cost less because there's just overall less materials in the process. It takes a lot less plastic, a lot less powder, a lot less shot, a lot less brass to make a 410 than a 20 gauge or 12 gauge. That generally means these should be cheaper, but like I was saying, now it doesn't actually matter. Everything's expensive for no reason at all. But yeah, here's the squirrel. I'll poke it with a stick, make sure it's dead. He's dead. All right, let's roll. Oh yeah, big boy. We're gonna head right down this trail. Hopefully do the same thing we did with him. I'll just keep the GoPro ready, keep the shotty loaded. And bye, Bobby. Bye, Bobby. I think we got one. I'm gonna try to kill it. It's at points like these right here that you really get to see the limitations of a 410. I could see the squirrel and I decided to shoot. Not the best shot selection ever. I do think with a 12 gauge, I think I would have killed him, but there was a few leaves in front of him, a few little sticks, and he was kind of high up. If I didn't hit him with any pellets, he's probably gonna be moving right here in a second. That's not a smart move, squirrel. That's not a smart move to start squawking like that for no reason. And a lot of times when they're squawking like that, they'll get their tail and they'll just start flapping it like that, as if that's a good idea. So if you hear one squawking, just start looking in the area, try to find him, and look for movement. Doesn't make much sense to me, but I'm sure it has something to do with something. I don't know though. 410 took him out pretty good though. That wasn't a bad range shot either. Kind of impressed with the 410 on that one. I didn't know if I was going to get him too good or not. He definitely did. What in the world? He's not dead. That's why you don't go down and grab him for no reason, because they'll bite you. Now, is he going to die? Absolutely. Knock him in the head with a little Jackie Chan 1-2. May even give him a Judy chopper here. 1, 2, 3, Judy. Got him, son. He dead after that name. That Judy 1, 2, 3 will get him every time, son. Just watch it, because sometimes they'll be quicker than you are. And you'll pay for it. Boys, I don't want to be too graphic, but this guy's still not exactly dead, and I'm going to have to give him the small sycamore 1, 2, you know what I mean? Just give him a good twirl 1, and then come back 2. That should do him one time. If they survive the Judy chop, they definitely ain't going to survive the pine tree 1, 2. I can tell you that right now. Listen up, Buttercup. We got a squirrel cutting. Sounds like that's exactly what he's doing. Okay, here's what you do. You find a general area of where he is. Next, I'm going to move to a spot to where I can see that tree really good. My next plan, keep listening and just try to pinpoint exactly where he is. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I didn't hit him perfect. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, he's down. He's down. Get a new shell, get a new shell. Come on now. Come on now. He's trying to run away. He's trying to run away. Alright, had to do it. Had to do it. It took 3 shots, 1 squirrel. That ain't too good. You reload. See how many shells I got left. Maybe about helps. So I got 1, 2, 3 more. 3 more. Started out with 9. I have 3 squirrels on the ground, 3 shells left. It's not terrible, but it's not great. Go ahead and reload 1. And we'll put that other one right here on this fanny pack right in there. It'll be a pretty good spot for it. And that sapsucker's still alive. How many times am I going to shoot this thing? I ain't shooting him no more. I can't make this up. He did exactly what I said. He went into a hole. I can't make this up. There's a hole right there. He went in it. I can't make this up, guys. This is gonna be crazy. We're gonna have to be like ninjas. We have to get over there close enough to him to where I can grab his tail, because his tail is still sticking out about 1 inch. I don't want to be too loud, but then I also want to be ready, because I may have to go hand-to-hand combat with this sapsucker. Y'all see him? His tail's right there at the end of the barrel. This is kind of scary, because there's a high chance of getting bit right here, but there's also a high chance of getting my squirrel back. Once again, viewer discretion is advised for the next 30 seconds to a minute. All I gotta say about this next 30 seconds is that the only alternative was to just shoot him at point blank range. A dead squirrel's a dead squirrel. And at this point, the worst thing that could happen is for me to let him go up the tree and just lose his meat completely. At least this way, I'm gonna get to eat it. Also, since this probably won't get monetized, if you want to pick up the fanny pack, if you want to pick up the KG ghillie suit, go to KendallGray1.com/shop, first link in the description, and use promo code SQUIRREL10 all caps for 10% off anything hunting related. But anyways, let's get on to the video. And like I said a second ago, don't say I didn't warn you. Get your butt out here. Oh my goodness, no. No, there's no way, there's no way. Get your butt out here. Get your butt out here. Get your butt out here, buddy. Get your butt out here. Oh. I just had to knife a squirrel. What is this channel anymore? I just had to sneak up on a squirrel and knife it. That's exactly what I was talking about, guys. If you get them on the ground, these squirrels live here. We're at their home. They know where every hole is. They know where every nut is. They know what's going on. So if you shoot them out in the tree, He literally fell right over there. He knew exactly where he needed to go to hide. Squirrels are kind of smart in a little way. They're like, if I can't have my life, you can't either. I'm gonna go die in a hole somewhere and nobody can have it. Luckily, he didn't maybe have enough power to climb. And I just sharpened the KG pocket knife the other day. This thing's razor sharp. It'll cut your face off, okay? Oh my goodness, that is from the KG pocket knife. After the first shot, wasn't dead. After the second shot, wasn't dead. After the third shot, which, let's be honest, I probably missed him. But yeah, it wasn't dead when it hit the ground. That's something to consider when you're looking for a good killing shotgun. Oh my gosh, there's like 6. There was about 4 or 5 squirrels right in a row on that tree. I had a really clear shot on the one that I did shoot. Honestly, I definitely expected him to fall. That's just me. I expected him to fall. Thought I had a really clean shot, a well-distanced shot. I aimed on him pretty good. He didn't die. 12 gauge, definitely would have died. I don't know, guys. The 410's not really been getting it done too good today. I could have shot good, just maybe there was a little hole in the pattern. It just didn't have pellets in it. Maybe he could have been on that hole. You never know. You never know. 2 Thessalonians 3:10. For even when we were with you, we gave you this rule. The one who is unwilling to work shall not eat. That right there kind of just says it how it is. If you don't do anything, you shouldn't get anything. Quick example, if you want squirrel meat, but you do not go squirrel hunting, you ain't gonna get no squirrel meat. If you wanna watch this video right here, which is the one I was talking about where I took out the 16 gauge, I tried to teach in this video everything I know about squirrel hunting, so if you wanna learn how to squirrel hunt, or just wanna watch me squirrel hunt, check out that video right here, or click right over here for my entire squirrel hunting playlist. As for me, I'ma go home and skin these squacks. Whoop-a-dang!